Hello Struckweb, I am back with some Torchlight Frontiers for you, and today I'll be testing update 8 that came out today. It's quality of life update, and unfortunately what I was expecting, which was kind of rebalancing the melee class version of the Forged and maybe the melee version of the Realm Master, did not receive an upgrade, and there was no, as far as I can tell, let me quickly check again just to confirm. There was no changes in regards to the toxic map mod, which is broken to oblivion when it comes to melee classes. But yes, I do think something needs to be done in regards to melee classes being a bit more sturdy when you go for a melee build. Yeah, we do get some extra danger reduction against melee attacks with one of the classes, but I don't think that might be enough. Just quickly refreshing my overlays just to be sure that everything's running properly. What's left? We stream chat, let's check. Seems to be working, just double checking again. Yesterday I had some issues where my internet stopped and everything got reset, so hopefully this doesn't happen today. I think again Mixer might be a bit slow to join the party when it comes to my stream. Just quickly double checking. Let's see. Twitch seems to be live. YouTube, checking YouTube. YouTube still is lagging and it doesn't tell me I'm streaming. Oh, there we go, it's telling me I'm streaming. And Mixer seems to be picking up the signal as well. Okay. Should be good to go. Let me quickly hop on Discord to let people know I'm streaming if anyone wants to watch.
Is low.
My the auto attack keeps killing them when I try to move. into the toxic field. Okay. It is strange, I was holding control and yet... Yeah, this toxic still seems a bit too strong, but yeah, I do notice maybe some change. Maybe I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm not sure whether it's the map or whether it's just the toxic champions that got nerfed. I'm hoping the map mod also got nerfed today, it's not just the champions. And this, guys, is one of the best drops I could get on a blue shoulder. Crit damage and crit chance. The only thing better would be double the crit damage. Of course not for this build. This build of mine kind of needs the Absolver energy reduction. But yeah, that was a very nice drop. Getting greeted nicely today on my first toxic map even. Just when I was actually trying to get a toxic map just to test it. But I'm sure if I go on a melee class and try to do a toxic map, it will be just horrible.
You need mana.
Because yeah, now on the mage I just stood there for a bit. Unlucky. As soon as I jumped in, he disappeared. Come on, don't shoot, I'm holding control. Okay, let's wait for those. I keep shooting them, even though I'm holding control to not force attack. As soon as my mouse hovers on top of it, it starts attacking.
Your health is low.
Let's see my netherlings. Yeah, it's very hard to tell. In order for me to test it, I need to like record it post patch and after patch, and I can't do that. And I need to be with the exact same gear, exact same hero. So for now, I can't tell that there's a difference in regards to the toxic map. Maybe it's just the champions, not the regular monsters. This didn't seem too bad. This actually seemed pretty nice. So I'm gonna have to go and check on the other characters next. In the meantime, let's do this.
You are near death.
And this did not seem nice. So yeah, as soon as I get close range, toxic is just well, toxic, for lack of a better word. But Radiant Blast is amazing.
Not enough mana.
But yeah, I don't feel like playing a melee class with the current state of the melee being underpowered in the game severely compared to ranged. If you wanna play powerful melee, you have to play train, and that's not really melee, that's a train build. And yeah, on the Forged, with the current nerfs, melee is getting a very heavy hit, and there were just 3 lines of patch notes for Forged, and most of them were kind of nerfs. I'm gonna go through the full patch notes later, but for now I just read through some of the stuff. I didn't have much time because I was busy all day. I barely even noticed there was a patch today. Thankfully Twitter reminded me.
You feel much healthier.
I'm gonna be playing around with this Radiant Blast a lot. This is
Insufficient mana.
buffing the Blast and the Furious build by a lot. And this build that I'm playing with now, which I still haven't made a build video for, probably is a contender for my next build video, because it's just amazing. But yeah, this is a great rework of a skill. Good job, very good job when it comes to Radiant Blast. But again, it's the mage that gets all the loving. Forged is kind of getting the opposite end of the stick.
Insufficient mana.
I know mages are the most played classes in all games, but yeah. And I'm usually the one that plays the mages, so I do know very well how many people like playing mages and how good it is to play a mage. But every now and then it's nice to play a melee class.
Your life is slipping away.
Well, so much for nerfing champions on toxic maps. Also, how do I change my difficulty? I wanna try it. Where is it? Here. Okay, I'm gonna have to change. This was on normal. Imagine me playing on the final difficulty. I probably would be dying in under half a second with this toxic map. It really lives up to the name. I can't change the difficulty because I read if I change it, it won't take effect. So I'm gonna change it after this map.
Not enough mana.
Let's try entropy here. I just wanna see how it will be. I just need it for the mana regen buff, to getting it faster. I was playing a bit with the unholy boat, yeah. Now unholy and holy boat got kind of nerfed in regards to the buffs they give by half. Same got done to rapid fire and rapid strike. I know that's done just to make sure that people don't feel bad if they don't level up this skill. And this is kinda normal, but we'll see what the new skills would bring with the next update when they add some new skills. And I was not expecting this update this early. I'm really pleasantly surprised for this update to be this early. Maybe since it's quality of life and that would allow them to have some more time now to spend like 2 months working on the next update, release it around beginning of October or something, take their time, polish enchanting properly, polish the quest line of the High Frontier and all that stuff. So it's good to release that quality of life update as a in between big updates update.
You don't have enough mana.
Just look at this Radiant Blast goodness. So nice. So yeah, it's that love-hate relationship. I'm loving the buff to the mage, but I feel very bad about the poor robot.
You say opportunistic. I say
See, this is what a forged with melee class is good for. Staying in the fort, in the base.
glad you stopped by.
Let's try the max difficulty. I'm gonna try again and get a toxic map, hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna go one by one. Don't wanna end up without cash for my other heroes. In the meantime, I probably have some stuff to sell.
Take a look around. See you next time.
If you hear those pew 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 sounds, that's from me pushing my headphone microphone up and down, which results in the microphone being muted and muted. It's easy for me to tell whether my mic is muted or not that way, instead of having to out and tap and check my program.
You don't have enough mana.
Yeah, this is my only concern. Getting a cookie cutter ranged only builds or hybrid builds only being viable. Hopefully that's not gonna be the case later on. This was a nice challenge. It was really a nice, pleasant, challenging fight.
You are wounded.
Wait, did the knockback get removed for Radiant Blast, or did I just
You
not
need more
notice?
mana.
Let me just check quickly. So there's still knockback, okay.
Your pet is clean.
My pet is fleeing, poor boy. Ah shit, he used it too early. I can't cast my pets, it keeps trying to cast them up somewhere. Yeah, this is this glitch with the invisible ceiling.
Insufficient mana.
So this is a double health map, that's why it seems a bit difficult. Oh, I gotta be careful with this guy, he can probably one-shot me on this difficulty. And what was the bonus with this difficulty? 20% extra difficulty. Extra gear work.
You are overloaded.
It's not bad. This is a Nice combo. Not sure if I have this combo already. I'm gonna have to keep it for now. Let's give my pet a bit more junk for his trunk.
Your pet has arrived. You need mana. You are gravely wounded.
The knockback didn't seem to hit, or maybe it just didn't work. What, Radiant Blast doesn't have a cooldown? Is this how it works now? Yeah, it doesn't seem to have a cooldown.
Your pet
Did it
is
have a
full.
cooldown before? I think it had a cooldown before and now it doesn't.
You are overloaded.
This is actually quite a nice buff for the skill. If if they remove the cooldown now. Since you can't use it to abuse DPS anyways, it makes sense not to have a cooldown now when it's more of
You
a
don't have enough mana.
debuff utility kind of thing. But the damage it does after you kill enemies with another skill is just phenomenally good. That just melted those elites. That was just a pure melt. This is if I use the soldering machine. I'm actually eager to try the Blast and the Furious build again with the Holy Fury. But that would have to wait.
You need mana.
And we do have skill reset opportunity. I really don't want to get rid of some of those or those. There's nothing I can get rid of. I kind of wasted my speech shrine, didn't see that. That's what
Your
was
pet is fleeing.
on my effects bar. Oh, look at this. This is my new favorite skill, man. I'm so happy that they've made this skill like that. So I guess for now it will be mage place until the next update.
Your mana is low. mana.
Yeah, I know I need more mana. Range for Unholy Bolt. Yeah, after the nerf, I'm not gonna be keeping gear for that. Do I have any other helmets with crit chance though? Maybe I don't. Let's just keep it for the crit chance. Might have some place to put it in the inventory. I was really expecting for the enchanting to be, at least for the dismantling option, to be here. But well, with the next update, not gonna try to play too often, because if I keep playing this game too much, I would just end up getting full inventory again, and I would have to sell legendary items. And it just hurts knowing that you're selling items that you could be getting materials from in the next update. And 100 gold, yeah, it's not the best thing I can get for a legendary. So I'm gonna limit my Torchlight Frontiers sessions until the next update. I'm gonna be playing every now and then, at least once each week, maybe more. But I'm gonna try to play some other stuff.
Your mana is low.
But that doesn't mean I won't be making build videos though. I want to make this one into a build video for tomorrow for sure. It's just such a nice setup.
You don't have enough mana. You can't carry anymore. Your inventory is full. Not enough mana.
Oh shit! My mic was muted. I was just saying it's so fun playing the Radiant Blast build, and I'm really having a blast for lack of better words.
You are refreshed.
I'm gonna have to restart the game after this because it's using twice the CPU it normally does. So I'm gonna restart the launcher as well because I think the launcher is the cause.
Your pet has fled.
Okay, my pet's a bit squishy. Oh shit, well I'm as well.
You feel better. Your mana is low.
There goes the one-shot Emac Shotson. Okay, so that's it for this map. Let me quickly restart the game. And my arc launcher, because I think it's causing me to have some issues. Okay, restarting arc launcher as we speak. Come on, come on. Okay, library, Torchlight Frontiers, play. And we're good to go. Here comes Johnny. Back to this. Oh, look at that. They've got different colors for the pet skins. Nice. I'm gonna do one more map on this dude. And then... or Judette. This is not a dude, this is a Judette. And then
Your
I'm gonna
pet has
change to
arrived.
one of the dudes. Also, I do need
You got coin, I got goods.
to go to my warehouse just to check if I've got a helmet with crit chance before selling the other one. The guy with a very nice nickname, Ebola. Makes me wanna team up with this dude and hope we get a toxic map. Come on, boat. Oh, this looks nice. Did they change something or what's this? Some voltaic offhand. Or is that mace? Yeah, that seems to be the mace. Okay, now checking quickly for crit chance helmets. This is 3.8. And what else? Energy cost for Holy Fury, and this is Unholy Boat 3.7. I don't think I'm gonna be making an Unholy boat based build anytime now. Okay, it doesn't seem to be in the case that I've got a lot of those. So what should I put back? I'm gonna put this one back. This one's gonna go for sale. Oh, pet's inventory is full. Alright, go sell.
Your pet is
Crit
back.
chance, crit damage, shoulder. Any SWAT that's not filled with legendaries. Crit chance, stun resistance. 5.5, and this one is where did it go? 4.9. Knockback resistance. I'm only keeping the knockback resistance because it's legacy. Oh, this is 5.5, 11.4. Yeah, it's still not crit chance, crit damage. I'm gonna get rid of this one, but I'm not sure whether this one works for other classes. But I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and put it in the warehouse and take it with another character later today. For now, I'm just gonna replace this this little thing. Let's replace this one. And let's go. I'm gonna do one more map on this guy, this gal, and then next would be, I don't know, I'm gonna just flip a coin when the time comes to see whether it's gonna be Forged or Railmaster. In any case, I have to go through both of them. The mission would be when I switch to one of my melee classes, I wanna check how they would fare on a toxic map. So with the mage, I'll just die if I'm not careful, otherwise I'll be fine. So another double HP map. What? Radiant Blast sometimes doesn't do its animation if I switch to a different skill quickly.
Insufficient mana.
Oh, I need to do some entropy to get that mana buff. Come on, mana buff. There we go. I still seem to be having issues with the CPU usage in the game. Let me just quickly check my task manager again. Yeah, it's again 56, 57. Wow, it's going up 58%, 59%. What's happening with this game? 60. And now it's back to 45%. This game seems to be using too much CPU after this update. I haven't seen those issues since update 4 with the CPU usage of the game. I used to have them before. For a while I didn't have those issues and now they're back. Is it Discord? Let me switch off Discord. Kind of getting paranoid what could be causing the issues. I'm gonna switch Discord. There's nothing else I can switch off. But that's twice, more than twice the usage. If it uses between 25 and 30% CPU and now it was using 60 something for a few seconds. But I do trust Tectra that it's not on their end. It's probably something with the launcher or with the engine itself. Let's see. 45.3. That's not too bad, but the power usage seems to be very high.
Insufficient mana.
I need to try playing Torchlight Frontiers without streaming sometime, just to see if this would happen when I'm not streaming. If the game CPU, the game usage CPU increases when I'm streaming it. The Streamlabs has its own separate CPU usage and it shouldn't be changing anything on the executable of the game. but who knows?
Insufficient mana.
Oh, I need some mana. Get this double HP map. It's taking ages to kill some of those tanky pots.
Death is upon me.
Oh shit. Come on, drop some potions, drop some potions. Come on, you drop a potion. Oh, potion, nice. Oh, this sound, that was an ear rape. Because there were too many explosions at the same time, and I think it kind of amplified the explosion sound. Okay, those are not ranged, so I should be able to just kite them. Drop some potions, drop some potions. And he dropped a potion, nice. I should have bought some potions before entering this map. I think I only had a few.
You can't carry anymore. Your mana is low.
Radiant blast chain reactions are so nice.
Your pack is too heavy.
Is it time for the pet to sell? No. Not even close.
Your pack is too heavy.
Okay.
You are wounded.
It is challenging, this difficulty though, it's nice.
Your pet has arrived.
Just the right amount of difficulty for a mage class.
You need more mana.
No, no, don't cast them there. Shit. Yeah, this pathfinding on the summoning skill. Look at where they cast themselves.
Your
Ah,
struggles are
lagging. It took a while before I died, before I took the damage. Even the enemies, when I hit them, it takes a while sometimes before the HP bar actually moves. When there's too many at the same place. Just like earlier where that extra explosion happened.
you are tired.
Ah, fuck. potion, give me a potion.
Your journeys have
Ah.
ended. Your mana is low.
If only we could have unlimited potions just with cooldown. Kind of like some other games with flasks and stuff. Without the need to buy them. Self-refilling flasks would have been amazing. And just being able to switch between one and the other depending on the frontier. As per the player's choice. Especially when we have enchanting and other stuff to sink gold into. Currently it's just potions and maps, which is understandable, and fort. And it would be nice when you start a new frontier, you just unlock the new flask, and then you're able to equip it and have that unlimited potion with just
You don't
fast
have enough
cooldown.
mana. You need mana.
Oh, look at all those projectiles. Now, I do have one potion. So let's try and... Oh, fuck. Something hit me for a lot. Okay. I got a comment on one video on YouTube, I'm gonna check it after I go to the fort while the map is loading.
Your inventory is full.
I think it was Cool MP that commented. If he's watching, I'm gonna answer in a moment. Okay, did I get everything in this map? Yes.
I'm sure I've got something you need. Thank you for shopping.
exhausted. You're exhausted. You feel tired. Your life is slipping away. Your endurance is decreasing. Your pack is full.
Hey,
Your endurance is low.
Okay, my mic was muted by accident. So yeah, Psycho Godfrey, welcome to my YouTube channel, nice to have you here. So yeah, I've been talking for a few minutes with the muted mic, that happens. I'm testing push to mute instead of push to talk. And this ends up me being muted often. So sorry for that. So hope you're doing well, enjoying the game. I'm kind of testing this class right now. We just had a quality of life update. And what happened is the mage, which was the most powerful class, became even more powerful. And some of the close range fighters are still kind of weak and need more rebalancing. This is my uptake from the patch notes so far. Some things got better though, but overall I still think ranged builds are just much better. But this build is still fun to play regardless of it being weak compared to a train build. Of course I could play it ranged with just dynamite and ghost train, but where's the fun in that? Yeah, I can do something like this, just dynamite and ghost train. Although this stun walking is not too fun. Might as well just go in. Oh, is this the boss? Wow, I didn't notice the boss was here. Have to be a bit careful around him because he has that toxic mod. How many elites there were here in one place together with the boss. That was a very nice experience. And I don't mean experiences like in the game, just in general as a thing to do. Although it would have been, if I were leveling, it would have been great experience as well in the game.
Your pack is full.
Full again. Let's do something like this.
You are overloaded.
Crit damage, yeah, I don't need this. My pet should be ready to sell, almost. Right, few more monsters left from this map. I'm kind of trying. Oh, a walked pet cage. Now, how do we unlock this pet cage? Maybe it's just not supposed to be here until they add the new story in the Torchlight Frontier. I don't know. Maybe I have to kill all the enemies on the map.
You're feeling tired.
Also, guys, if any of you are Borderlands fans, I'm open to suggestions what class to be streaming and playing first. I really don't mind, I don't care which one I'll play. I'll be playing all 4 classes eventually. I'm gonna max out one, then I'm gonna start the next and so on. I'm gonna be doing all 4 of them as fast as I can. But there's around a month, a little less than a month left. Let's say 3 weeks until the launch. So I still haven't decided who to play first. Everyone's gonna be playing FUC, so maybe I might just stream something that not everyone is streaming.
You feel tired.
Eventually I will play FUC, but maybe I'll play FUC, who knows. So far I've had 2 viewers, one voted FUC, one voted Zane. So far it's 50-50 in between Zane and FUC. Oh, this is nice, pound and crit damage. I already have 2 or 3 more items with pound damage in my warehouse. Or actually it's in my wardrobe. What I wanna be doing probably when I play Borderlands, I wanna be playing a party build, a not solo build. Something with a lot of support party skills, so Zane would be a good choice, Amara probably would be a good choice, but not so much. And what would be a good choice? Most would be a good choice. Of course, FUC is always a good choice, but as I said, I'm probably gonna try and avoid playing it, but we'll see. I'm really excited by the announcement from yesterday when they showed us some endgame footage for Borderlands 3. The new trials, the proving grounds, which is such a nice name. And they're bringing Circle of Slaughter
You say
back,
I'm
so
optimistic.
another good
I
thing.
say shrewd. Like
So
if
let me
I
quickly
buy
go to my warehouse, to my wardrobe, just to check if I've got the same boots already. Yeah, I'm gonna do hybrid maps until I get a toxic one on normal. I wanna test how strong toxic map is on normal against a melee class. On my mage it was kind of okay, not too bad. On my mage, the first map I did today, as soon as I log in, it was toxic, but it was normal because I forgot about the difficulty. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is my... No. Okay, alright, this looks like pound damage. Yeah, pound. This is not pound, so I'm gonna have boots with pound now. That means one item, two items, two items with pound damage, and with this one it will be three items with pound damage. As for this celestial stuff, I'm not sure where to put it now. Where's my other celestial stuff? There is not much room. This is vulnerable. Hmm. Oh, have I got the full set? Wow, I forgot that okay. Oh, this has some room for boots. Okay, those boots will go here. Okay, any more room for
Are
boots?
you gonna play Torchlight on Xbox One?
Oh no, I don't have Xbox One. The last console I had was Sega Saturn. So I haven't played. I've played on PlayStations and stuff, but not on my own. Just on mates from uni and other people I know. I've been playing PC for probably 20 years since I stopped playing consoles. Of course, I've been playing PC for more than 20 years, but let's say for the past 20, 21 years, I haven't touched a console of my own. Okay, let me quickly go to the town to sell some gear. Actually, I can just send the pet, but let's send him and then start the map. Just gonna cheese it a bit. And are you asking about Torchlight Frontiers or Torchlight 1 or 2? Because now Torchlight 1 and 2 are on console if I'm not mistaken, and many people are probably playing them. Torchlight Frontiers will be on console as well, as per the travel board, but they have not said when that would be, but I'm assuming on launch. So when it comes time to launch... Oh, I got some supplies. Oh, toxic map, just what I wanted. Now let's see how squishy how much HP that build is. 38,000 HP. I have a build with 50,000 HP. If I want to, I can get my gear for 50,000 HP just to check. Although I should have taken it before. Okay, this guy is tanky. Really tanky. Oh, I've got an endurance shrine, just noticed. Wow. Such a missed opportunity to spam ghost trains on this. He's gonna spam his ass with ghost trains and dynamite.
You're hurt.
Yeah, he's gonna take a while to die. Let's quickly check. This is not bad. I'm gonna quickly check something. Okay, I'm gonna take this and sell it. This one as well. This one, although this is very nice recharge rate, by the way, 36.9. But I've seen items with over 50% relic weapon recharge rate, so it's not some of the good rolls.
Your strength is returned.
So far, I'm managing to stay away from the toxicity of the enemies. Let's try and not kill them, just stay inside this, just to see how fast I'll die. Okay, this is unexpected. I expected to take more damage, that's nice. This feels nice. This feels very nice, but how much is my defenses? 7.4 poison resistance. So this now takes into account the poison resistance. The question is, does it take into account the high hit
Your life is
resistance
slipping away.
for the damage done from those high hit monsters with their toxic maps? Because they are high hit and the poison is coming from them, but it's actually poison, so maybe high hit wouldn't apply. I have to know this,
You're gravely wounded.
because it's logical to not be, but it's also in a way logical to be.
Your endurance is running low.
But yeah, this seems nice. I'm gonna have to check on my forged, and of course I would have to check on the final difficulty just to see how ridiculous it is there. Now with this poison defense buff, 18,000. Let's go into the field. I wanna check.
You're nearly dead.
Okay, I did this to myself. I was just experimenting to see how much damage I would take with this poison shrine. He stood for a while, which was good. But this is the normal difficulty. So yeah.
Your health is low. You can't carry anymore. You are overburdened.
If only I could send the pet to buy potions. Or I just didn't need potions but had flasks like in Path of Exile or Diablo or whatever other game uses flasks. I think even Chaos Bane uses similar system. It's much better to just die and heal myself fully than... Oh, and suddenly, look at that, suddenly I'm being spawn killed by the poison. So it's still possible to get spawn killed even on normal from a single toxic pool. Not sure what happened, but suddenly I started taking a lot more damage. Okay, I'm not gonna finish this map. I'm gonna go on the Forged. I don't feel like finishing a toxic map without potions.
How long does it take from 1 to 100?
Longer than it should is the best answer I can give you. It was much better before update, was it update 5 or update 6? I think it was before update 6. It was good before update 6, then they ruined it, then they kind of patched it to make it slightly better, but it's still bad. It's very easy to get level 60. So if you want to get level 30, 31, 2, 3 on each frontier, it's easy. After 33, 4, 5 it gets slow. After 40 it gets unbearable. You end up having to do like around 15-20 maps per level for the final levels. And it just doesn't feel action. It feels RPG, but it doesn't feel action at all.
You look like a savvy shopper.
It feels like playing a Korean grinder.
Good luck on your travels.
But it's alpha, so that's reasonable. I mean, they're experimenting, they're not adding the questing system, the contract system. I'm assuming when they add the contract system, it will reward percentages of XP regardless of your level. So it will speed up the leveling process easy with the weekly and daily quests. So I'm assuming that's why they didn't boost the XP too much, because they were thinking ahead for when they add the new contract system. They did give us a glimpse of it once, but that was kind of it, only once. That's why I kind of don't even try to level up this guy. I just kind of played, but I played not for the levels, just to test builds, to test new items and stuff. Let's try and get some potions.
You say Papa to miss.
Oh, no money for potions. Well, if I get a toxic map, I'm just gonna boycott this map mode and not do it until melee classes get some proper fix to toxic maps. This guy got hit hard by removing the damage bonuses other skills receive from Rapid Strike. It happened to Rapid Strike and Rapid Fire, but I really don't think this guy was powerful enough to really need a nerf. In fact, he needed the opposite buff, not of this skill but of other skills. Let's see if they actually fixed the channeling thing. The channeling bug is still here, so that's not really good, but at least some things I can do while channeling. But look at this. On normal, this guy is getting wrecked by some regular enemies in a noxious map.
Your journey is at an end.
Yeah. This is just tragic. Poor Forged, what have they done to you? With these difficult changes. And this is so normal, isn't it? Yeah, it is normal. So if I just want XP, what I'm gonna be doing would be this. If you want XP, you go on casual. You don't get wood, but you get XP at least. Okay, I wanna check something before. I couldn't use Vortex while doing this skill. I still can't use Vortex while doing this skill. And after I stop it still spins for a while. So can I do ramming robot in the middle of a cyclone mode? Let's test it. No, I can't. So the channeling skills glitch I guess is still there. That's why I'm afraid to level up Holy Fury on my mage. I'm scared to reset my skill points and go back to playing a bit of Holy Fury on the mage. Because if the glitch is still there, it will be a bit annoying. They did nerf Servo Driven a bit, but only the stun. And it's not a nerf, it's more like a fix. Because it was weird for the skill to do 100% stun chance, so it's kind of fine. It's still gonna have like around 30% chance to stun when it's maxed out, which is more than enough to be stunning enemies. Am I leveling a new weapon here? Yes, I am. Oh, well, I'll be having an extra skill point, it seems. That's one of those glitch relic weapons with one extra skill point. Not sure what caused this, maybe a patch or whatever. So it doesn't say anything about casual giving less XP, so I'm assuming if anyone wants to level up, casual would be the most to go for, if they don't care much about item drops. But this guy is probably the most painful to level up, because I'm forced to use one or two builds and that's it. Anything else would be, with the new changes, there are actually builds that are not viable. Before every build was viable, before they added the difficulty changes, but now it's obvious how much the balancing is needed. Hopefully it doesn't turn into another wine mage, where the mage is the only thing super strong. They did nerf the strongest skill in the mage skill 3. Well, one of the two strongest skills got nerfed, but judging from the patch notes, I think the skill would still be strong enough to clear stuff. So it's a good choice to nerf this. But the changes they did to Radiant Blast are just amazing. You can chain expose a lot of enemies with those explosive and Radiant Blast. I'm gonna fill my heat all the way up to the maximum, just to see how little damage this will do. So it's supposedly gonna do 3.1k damage. It's not doing that at all. 3.1k weapon damage. Now it is back to 1000. But yeah, it's barely even doing a few hundred weapon damage.
Time to vent heat.
So it's 1k weapon damage when I don't have any buffs on. 3.1 when I do. It's fine, before it was 3.6 maximum, so the nerf is not that bad at all of the rapid strike buff, the bro skill damage. Instead of 50% is 25%, not that big of a deal when you're talking about huge percentages. Okay, one place left to go there. Showing me where the boss is without having to explore the map, which is quite nice. Now I can know which lane to do final in this map. Okay.
Time to vent.
Well, it's already 12:24. It's usually around near the time when I mute my mic. So instead of muting my mic, I'm just gonna finish this map, and then that's gonna be it for the Torchlight play session for the night. Just wanted to quickly check what the changes were. There's nothing too big. The only something that's really noticeable would be the Radiant Blast changes. So the next big update would be what brings the things we've waited for. I really can't play Torchlight too much because I don't have room to store all the wood that drops anymore. I'm gonna be waiting for enchanting so I can dismantle some of the gear I was stashing. So I'm gonna be playing every now and then, but